Hey treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to my channel, where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins, their values, and their untold histories. Today, I have a mind-blowing story for you. We're diving into the 2002 Jefferson nickel, a humble 5-cent coin that's worth way more than its face value. With a total face value circulating at an astounding $4.6 million, this coin is not just a piece of pocket change, it's a potential gold mine. Stick with me to the very end, and I'll reveal how you can spot one of these valuable nickels and potentially cash in big time. Before we jump into the jaw-dropping values, let's talk about the fascinating history behind this coin and why it's become so sought after in recent years. The Jefferson nickel series first debuted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. This series was created to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the brilliant mind behind the Declaration of Independence. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Jefferson, sculpted by artist Felix Schlag. The reverse depicts Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate and one of America's most famous architectural landmarks. Here's a fun fact: Monticello is one of the longest-running designs to remain on U.S. coins. It has been featured on the nickel for more than 8 decades. But what makes the 2002 Jefferson nickel particularly interesting is its connection to changing mint practices in the early 2000s. At the time, the mint was preparing for significant changes to nickel designs in 2004 and 2005. As a result, fewer collectors were paying attention to modern nickels from 2002. Little did they know, this would later increase the demand for pristine examples of the 2002 Jefferson nickel. Now let's talk about what makes the 2002 Jefferson nickel stand out in the collector's market. Mint mark. The mint mark is located to the right of Jefferson's portrait, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Lower mintage. Although millions were produced, this series had a slightly lower mintage compared to other years, making high-grade specimens a bit harder to find. Condition matters. Coins in perfect condition, also known as mint state MS, are worth significantly more. Error varieties. Look for errors such as die cracks, off-center strikes, or double dies. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. One collector reportedly found a 2002 nickel with a major off-center error that sold for hundreds of dollars. Keep your eyes peeled for these kinds of anomalies. Alright, now for the moment you've been waiting for: how much is this 2002 Jefferson nickel actually worth? If you have a coin in mint condition, graded at MS 65 or higher, it can fetch anywhere between $50 to $300 at auctions. But wait, it gets better. Coins with rare errors or exceptional qualities have sold for upwards of $1,000. Just recently, a rare error variety sold for $1,250 at a major coin auction. Imagine turning a 5-cent coin into that kind of cash. It's incredible. But here's where it gets even crazier: the total face value of all 2002 nickels in circulation is estimated at $4.6 million. That's right, millions of these coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered by someone like you. So, how do you identify if your 2002 Jefferson nickel is a hidden treasure? Here are my top tips. Check the mint mark. Look for the mint mark on the obverse of the coin. Examine the condition. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and no scratches are worth the most. If yours looks pristine, it might be time to get it graded. Search for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These errors are money makers. Get it graded. If you think your coin is valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its condition and maximize its value. And don't forget, always store your valuable coins in protective holders to maintain their condition. Collectors love this coin not just for its value but for its historical significance and design. It represents a key period in modern U.S. coinage and offers a tangible connection to American history. Plus, there's always the thrill of the hunt, knowing that a small 5-cent coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, what about you? Do you have a 2002 Jefferson nickel in your collection? Have you found any rare errors or coins in near perfect condition? Let me know in the comments below, I'd love to hear your story. And don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and informative. Subscribe to your channel name for more exciting content about coin values, history, and hidden treasures. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a chance to learn about valuable coins that might be hiding right under your nose. Thanks for watching, treasure hunters. Keep those eyes sharp and those pockets jingling, you never know when your next big find will turn up. See you next time, and happy hunting. Next, 1997 5-cent USA coins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1997 5-cent USA coin, a small but mighty treasure that's turning heads in the numismatic world. What makes this nickel so special? Well, it has a fascinating history, unique features, and, get this, a staggering face value of $2.7 million in the collector's market. Yes, you heard me right, a humble 5-cent coin that could potentially be worth thousands, even millions. Stick around as we uncover the coin's history, design, mint errors, and why it's so valuable. Plus, I'll share expert tips on how you can spot a valuable 1997 nickel in your own collection. Make sure to watch until the end because you won't want to miss this. To truly appreciate the value of the 1997 5-cent coin, we need to rewind the clock to the late 1990s. The year 1997 was a dynamic time for the United States. The internet was rapidly growing, Bill Clinton was president, and economic prosperity was booming. Amid all this progress, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was producing billions of coins to keep up with the nation's demand for currency. The P mint mark on this nickel stands for Philadelphia, one of the oldest and most significant mints in the country. But why does this particular coin stand out? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and potential mint errors. Unlike many of its contemporaries, the 1997 nickel has gained a reputation as a hidden gem in American coinage, sought after by collectors worldwide. We have the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third President of the United States. This design was created by Felix Schlag, who won a national contest to design the nickel back in 1938. On the reverse back side, you'll find a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate. The intricate design and craftsmanship make this coin a true work of art, but here's where it gets interesting. Some versions of the 1997 nickel are believed to have mint errors that make them highly desirable to collectors. Look closely at the lettering, mint mark, and overall strike quality. Small variations can mean the difference between an ordinary nickel and a highly valuable collectible. So, why is this 5-cent coin fetching such big money on the collector's market? It all comes down to scarcity, condition, and errors. Let's break it down. While millions of 1997 nickels were minted, only a fraction have survived in pristine condition. Many have been circulated, scratched, or damaged over the years, reducing their collectible value. Coins with unique errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned lettering, are highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 1997 nickel with any of these features, you could be sitting on a gold mine. High-grade condition, coins graded as MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that look as pristine as the day they were minted. One certified 1997 nickel in perfect condition recently sold for a staggering amount at auction, proving that this coin is a true collector's dream. Now for the part you've been waiting for: how can you tell if your 1997 nickel is worth big money? Here are some expert tips to help you identify a valuable coin. Look for coins with no scratches, dents, or signs of wear. The shinier and cleaner the coin, the more valuable it is. Check the reverse side of the coin, specifically the steps on Monticello. If all the steps are fully visible and not worn down, your coin could be worth a premium. This is known as the full steps designation and is highly prized by collectors. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass to spot potential errors like doubled lettering, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value. If you think you have a valuable 1997 P nickel, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS. A certified grade can greatly enhance your coin's market value, protect your coin from moisture, dirt, and handling by storing it in a coin holder or airtight case. Proper storage can help maintain its condition and value over time. Did you know that some 1997 P nickels in mint condition have sold for thousands of dollars at auction? Collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality examples, and the demand continues to grow. One of the most impressive sales involved a 1997 P nickel graded as MS-67 full steps, which fetched a whopping price at auction. That's not bad for a coin that originally had a face value of just 5 cents. If you're lucky enough to find a 1997 P nickel with similar characteristics, you could be holding a piece of history worth a small fortune. Before we wrap up, here are a few fun facts about nickels that you might not know. The nickel was first introduced in 1866 as a replacement for the half dime. Despite being called a nickel, it's actually made up of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Thomas Jefferson has been featured on the nickel since 1938, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Pretty cool, right? Alright, folks, that's a wrap for today's deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1997 P 5-cent USA coin. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And hey, do you have a 1997 P nickel or any other rare coin in your collection? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and maybe even feature your coin in a future video. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting. See you next time. Next 1999 D USA coins. Today, I've got a mind-blowing story for you about the 1999 D USA 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary coin is now making headlines for its potential value of up to $9 million. Yes, you heard me right, a 5-cent coin possibly worth millions. Sit tight because we're about to explore its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can cash in if you have one sitting in your collection. Let's start with a bit of history because every great story has its origins. The 1999 D 5-cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark stamped on the coin's obverse side. Like all Jefferson nickels, this coin features a distinguished portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse side, you'll find his famous plantation home, Monticello, depicted in stunning detail. This design has been in use since 1938, created by sculptor Felix Schlag, who won a national design competition for the nickel. Although slight modifications were made to the design over the decades, the 1999 coin remained true to Schlag's original vision. Now, let's get to the juicy part, why this little 5-cent coin could potentially be worth up to $9 million. It all comes down to a combination of factors that drive collectors wild. Although millions of these coins were minted, finding a pristine, high-grade version of the 1999 D 5-cent coin is incredibly rare. Most coins circulated heavily, resulting in wear and tear that diminishes their value. This is where things get exciting. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. Some rare errors to look out for include double die obverse, where the lettering or Jefferson's portrait appears doubled off center strikes, where the design is misaligned, visible lines across the coin surface. If you find any of these errors, your coin's value could skyrocket. The condition of the coin is crucial. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state MS conditions fetch top dollar. Coins with a perfect grade of MS 70 are exceptionally valuable. The year 1999 was the dawn of the new millennium, making coins from this era particularly desirable for collectors. People love to own pieces of history that mark major transitions. Alright, so how do you know if the 1999 D 5-cent coin in your collection is worth a fortune? Here's a checklist to help you identify a valuable specimen. Look for the D mint mark on the obverse side, to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Examine the coin for sharp, well-defined details, especially in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's architectural elements. A shiny, unblemished surface is a strong indicator of a high-grade coin. Check for doubling in the text, off-center designs, or any unusual blemishes that could indicate a rare minting error. The less wear your coin has, the better. Coins that look like they just left the mint are the real treasures. Still not convinced that a 5-cent coin could be worth millions? Let me blow your mind with some real-life examples. In recent years, coins similar to the 1999 5-cent have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. Imagine what a perfect condition coin with a rare error could go for, up to $9 million. That's the kind of money that can change your life, so if you've got a 1999 5-cent coin, it's time to take a closer look. You might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. Got a 1999 5-cent coin and ready to cash in? Here's what you need to do to maximize your profits: submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can significantly increase its value. Check recent auction prices to get a sense of what similar coins are selling for. Sell on reputable auction sites like Heritage Auctions or through certified coin dealers. Highlight any unique features or errors in your coin when listing it for sale. Who knew that a humble 5-cent coin could be worth up to $9 million? This just goes to show that treasure hunting isn't just for pirates, it's for anyone who pays attention to their pocket change. So, the next time you get some coins, don't just toss them in a jar. Take a closer look, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about valuable coins. And let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Or do you have a 1999 5-cent coin in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep hunting for treasure. Next, 1993 5-cent USA coins, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about a coin that could turn your spare change into a goldmine, the 1993 5-cent coin from the United States of America. Yes, this little nickel may look ordinary, but it holds the potential to be worth big money. How big? We're talking a total face value of $29 million. But in some cases, a single coin can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Stay tuned, because I'm about to break down its fascinating history, valuable features, and tips on how you can cash in. Before we dive into what makes this coin so valuable, let's take a trip back in time to understand its historical significance. The 5-cent nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1866, and over the years, it's gone through several design changes. However, one thing that remains iconic is the portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, which was first introduced in 1938. In 1993, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of nickels, including the famous 1993 version. But here's where things get interesting. Not all nickels from that year are created equal. Some have rare features that make collectors go wild. Alright, here's the million-dollar question: why is this coin so valuable? Well, there are several reasons. Let's break it down. Some 1993 nickels were struck with rare errors that make them highly desirable to collectors. Look out for things like coins in mint state, meaning they have no wear and tear and retain their original luster, can fetch premium prices. This is a big one. Collectors highly value coins where all the steps of Monticello are clearly visible. Why? Because it's a sign of a strong, well-struck coin, which is rare for nickels. If your 1993 nickel has these features, congratulations. You might be holding a coin worth far more than just 5 cents. So, how do you know if your nickel is the real deal? Let me walk you through it step by step. Check the condition, look for a shiny surface, sharp details, and minimal scratches. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the coin for die cracks, doubling, or other anomalies. Flip the coin over and examine Monticello. If you can see all 5 or 6 steps clearly, you've hit the jackpot, still not sure. Consider getting your coin graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate your coin and give it a grade that determines its market value, so, you're probably wondering, how much can this coin actually sell for? Well, depending on its condition and rarity, a 1993p nickel can go for anywhere between $500 to over $1,000 at auctions. But here's the kicker, if you find a high-grade, error-free full-step version, you're looking at even higher prices. And remember, the total face value of all 1993p nickels minted is a whopping $29 million. That's a lot of money floating around in people's pockets and coin jars, thinking of selling or collecting the 1993p nickel. Here are some pro tips to help you out. Handle with care. Always use gloves when handling your coins to avoid damaging the surface. Proper storage. Keep your coin in a protective holder to maintain its condition. Do your research. Check auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions to get an idea of current market values. Get professional grading. As I mentioned earlier, a professional grading service can authenticate your coin and significantly increase its value. Here's a fun fact before we wrap up. Did you know that nickels weren't always made with nickel? During World War II, the U.S. Mint temporarily switched to using 35% silver to save nickel for the war effort. Pretty cool, right? So, what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jar, pockets, and old collections. You might just have a 1993p nickel worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your channel name. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy treasure hunting.